dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevailed. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 it's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? This my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood is so seasoned, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. There's somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells, still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug in hell. Try all the one I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I win my life on the scale. Went from dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevailed. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 when it sees. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They were showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for pretend. I got the Gigi pieces, not just Gigi pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
Oh, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
We winning, 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 we winning. When it sees, 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 when it sees. Dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevailed. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 it's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? This my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood is so seasoned, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. There's somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells, still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug in hell. Try all the one I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I win my life on the scale. Went from dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevailed. I ain't taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They was showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my scent. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Jeezy pieces, not just Jeezy pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to you.
Oh, we winning, 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 we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to you.
We winning, 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 we winning season, 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 winning season. Now I'm ducking hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevail. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. It's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? It's my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. Then somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still ducking 12. Still bustin' shells, still bustin' sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm ducking hell. Try all the one I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I win my life on the scale. Went from ducking 12, now I'm ducking hell. Many times I fail, many times I prevail. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They was showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my scent. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Jeezy pieces, not just Jeezy pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to you.
Oh, we winning, 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 we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to you.
We winning, 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 we winning. Winning season, winning season.
Good foot.
We have guests, but family in the building, so we're going to get to that in a second. But before we do that, fellas, how y'all feeling?
Hot week too.
Yeah, but
Hot.
we are absolutely going to get into that crank the block and donate socks situation in a minute.
Okay, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
I do want to get some condolences out real quick to people from the neighborhood. Her husband was killed recently on Kong Spot. You know Lil Gary. And K-Rock, his father just passed away. Yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to them as condolences.
Yeah, man. Let's also get our shout outs out the way quickly. Shout out to that goddamn Mitch Craft, mod too.
Oh yeah,
My man for the grant. Dock and Connect to the Bridge. Boxwave and Star Imports. All our mamas, baby's mamas.
Nah, I gave baby mama shout out last week. I gave her a shout out last week. She gonna get big headed. And I love her, but I don't want to think she's not. She'll get big headed. She can tell me a shout out.
That's it, man. We got family in the building. Damo,
Yeah.
aka Tigger from the One Band,
Yeah.
vocalist, and of course, the two that's next door, Miss Kiana and good brother Les. So today we're gonna kind of roll back a little bit. We'll crank the block, donate socks, talk about that, but we also gonna talk to Damo about the music business and business in general, and of course, we're gonna get into the two that's next door and everything that they do. First off, yes, sir.
What's going on, sir? First, we want to say peace to the gods and earths, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. On this good day, wisdom, equality, all being born here at earth. Yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
Listen, my man here, I'm telling y'all, we're going to have to come back because he got a lot of stuff that we need to really rap on.
Yeah, good
sure.
knowledge, wisdom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, talk about that there.
How was Sunday for you, man?
Man, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Like I say, it was great, man. It was what we wanted to be. You know, everybody been in the house for so long. So, you know, just to see the kids out, you know, our elders, you know, everybody just had a good time, man. The food was good. The awesome part was the water balloon fight at the end of the Now, listen.
You petty.
That
Everybody don't know about that part.
When I tell you, nephew.
Hey, who started that one? Can somebody please call in and figure out who started that water balloon fight? Whoever the gentleman is, I'm sure he's a smart, crafty, very well-rounded individual.
It only take one.
It only took one.
It took one.
It took one individual.
After that, man, it was bonkers
I
out
was
there.
passing on ice cream. I don't know.
So, you know what? I've been you gave my. I got a bag of about 60 ice pops, and I keep asking my daughter where all these icicles coming from, and she's gonna tell me the lady gave them to me.
Yes,
Oh man, hold on. I am
You love the kids.
So I want to thank you for the ice pops.
You're welcome.
But man, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm stepping on icicle pops, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She told me, "Well, I got to make room in the freezer." So I want to appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Hold on, I'm tripping because I gave shout outs and I got on this good ETH. And sis, we love you. We appreciate you. That everything hip is.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing is
Thank
life.
you.
You hear me? We got this.
They have not taken it off for 4 days.
Yeah, man, rocked out there. Yes, they did. Jeez.
Definitely. And of course, because I am really tripping, Capri
Get 'em.
and them goddamn fans from the stands.
Get 'em.
You know we like you. You
Say
already
it the
know.
right way.
Put that thing together right, man.
Yeah.
A good day of family, you know, community. You know, it was what it was, man. You know,
Hard
man.
work.
We tried
running around 12 hours straight.
And heat.
A lot of sweating.
And heat.
Yeah. Definitely. As a matter of fact, let's give a quick Rose the situation in Pre. Man, y'all gotta understand this girl. She crazy.
Yeah, we walked away a couple times.
Right. But nobody works harder than her. And everybody should know that. Nobody works harder than her. And I think I work pretty hard, but nobody works harder than her.
She puts her time.
Yeah, so much love and appreciation for everything that you do.
Hey, Maria.
But yeah, Sunday was.
Oh yeah, it was bonkers. It was what it was. I mean,
The
you know,
food was great.
yeah, it was. And we had food different ways,
Atmosphere.
shit.
Thank you, Miss Cece. Little Miss Cece.
Oh, shout out to Mike's mom on that tuna, mac
Oh,
and
yeah,
tuna
yeah,
side.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, that thing
And
was.
somebody stole praise, and she was upset.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, but I had a whole plate for the next day. So it wasn't me, sis. It wasn't me. That was off the
Sister
chain.
Cece here in the building.
Peace.
Hey, so y'all guys gonna do it again? I'm just curious for the people that are watching now. 'Cause
First off, this is why you're getting closer to the door. There is a time and a place for all of that.
look, I got something to do, so I gotta get all my questions out right now in the beginning. So I need to know because
And we discussed
because
this
I had a
not on
wonderful-
air.
I had a wonderful time with the one bad man. This is like I'm here for you. Not for him today,
Appreciate it.
but I'm here for you guys. Okay.
Appreciate it.
We have some other things coming,
Yeah, in the
and
works.
yeah.
In the works.
So we'll talk about that as we progress through the show a little bit. But
I gotta give a shout out to T-Bob. There was a lot of go-go love in the building that day.
yeah,
T-Bob came through, Obsession, Checkmate, Telly and them. I mean, it was a lot of people out there, man. We appreciate each
Major
other. And that's-
League.
Yes,
Big
of course. Little bro and them,
Yeah,
of course. Yeah. Shout out to Monty, man. And Breeze.
Yeah.
See Breeze get up there. You
Breeze.
see Breeze get up there. You see Breeze get up there.
Yeah, crank.
They had Breeze up there last night with Jay Webb.
Yeah, I saw it
Yeah,
live, man.
yeah.
saw
My
it
man
live,
go.
man, I couldn't get
That's
down there.
family right there, man. That's
Yeah,
family.
man, that was it. It was all good energy, all love, man.
But that's how we try to keep it in go-go, on our, what they call our circuit, WGN circuit. We support each other. You know what I mean? We got to because, after us, then what's next? You know what I mean? Kids don't want to really do it. They want to be rappers. Nothing taking nothing away from it, but this is our
Gotta
culture.
keep the culture alive.
We try to keep the culture going. So, we try to show it to the babies because they don't get to see it. Like, it was a lot of babies that was out there. They was looking like,
I had my
wow,
daughter out there.
maybe I can do that.
was
You know what I
their first
mean?
actual
Stuff y'all don't
introduction
know.
to Go-Go
Man,
Live. That was their first.
Appreciate it, yeah.
I would definitely say the children received a lot that day.
They did.
Oh,
And we,
a village, and they definitely saw a village because
Yes.
one got out of a line or just slipped up a little
Yes.
bit. Somebody else came in,
Yes.
so that was definitely, good to see.
that's the era that we come from.
Yeah, that was good to see.
My mother was beating everybody around the neighborhood.
Not a problem with that. And then your mother to say something about it. What you gonna say?
You
My
gonna get
mother's
it.
still threatening people. somewhere.
Which
Hey, hold on, though. Yeah, exactly. But this is the funny thing about Sunday. Before, I guess everybody, my mother was sitting at the door in the chair as security for Mom too. Explain to me, what is she going to? Was she real live? Was at that door?
You saw she did. You saw her.
And
mama
she was
had
holding
it,
it down.
so
She
ain't
was-
nobody come past mom. You heard what she said? Baby,
right.
get me out the
right.
way before I leave. All
That's
right,
it.
got you.
Hey, and
right.
she was holding some belongings, man. She was holding people's
Everybody's
belongings, man. She standing security at the door, and she was holding it down. I don't.
You know what? That's
Like
man.
security of the world, Craig.
Right. Yeah.
That is something that Go did, like that era of family. Like you said, like when we were kids, his mother's house was a safe house. When he moved away, his mother's house became the safe house, and everybody was over there. Then my mother's house became the safe house.
Yeah.
So, but it literally was just house to house. Like you would go over there for everybody be over there for one Thanksgiving and the next. So, but and one thing that was actually present. Remember Go-Go during Christmas time and Go-Go during Thanksgiving and you know what I'm saying, and or block. We used to have family day.
There's
You got a caller.
on the line. Good afternoon. You're on the air with ABX. I said good afternoon. You're on the air with ABX.
I know that voice.
Me too. Good afternoon, caller.
What did you do to her already?
I didn't know.
Nothing she could hear from.
There she go.
You gotta change it. You gotta say when you on the mic, what's your beef? Yeah, you gotta give him something.
Go ahead.
You on the mic, what's your beef?
Hello.
Hey Capri, how you doing?
Pray.
She can't hear
She
that.
can't hear.
Okay, here.
Pray. Yeah, Yeah,
That's that Metro PCS. She gonna see this. I'm not gonna be able to come back in the studio for about another month. So it's okay. So Push, I won't be seeing y'all. Just want to say see y'all later for about a year or so. Yeah.
She working.
I know. I love Capri. Capri is I love Capri.
She stay working.
Yeah, but she definitely curse you out every chance she
I know.
gets.
She every chance, and you know what? And all I can do is smile at.
That's it, man.
That's my girl.
She gonna push you.
She
gonna push you.
Beat up on her. You must have been around.
So before we get to the two, let's tell them a little bit about the one band.
One band. You wanted me to talk about just the one band or how I started?
Well, yeah, how you
Because
started.
I've only
with
been
the one
there.
band.
This is like I think my 4th year now. So I had a project going on, and the keyboard player that was there, he called me and said, "Hey, Dame, I know you got something going on, but this is a great opportunity for you." So I went. First, I took their music, and the first thing I thought, this is my type of go-go. Don't take nothing away from nobody else, shooby-dooby and all that, but go-go for me is dirty, grimy, from the street type of go-go. So that's the first thing I liked was the sound. So I would come in from week to week, and I would do features. Get up there, do my feature, and to the back. And then after a while, it was like I came to Agua one day, and there was 5 mics up there, and I've been on ever since. And like I say, this band is more like family to me. You know what I mean? It's just not just a working partnership.
Most
you know what I
definitely.
mean?
You can see that.
Like
Yeah.
they really hold you up. When I lost my mom, if it wasn't for them, I don't know what I could do. Shout out to Mike, Michi, Tito, you know, my whole staff. And that's what a lot of people don't see about the one band. It's the people that's behind the scenes that's with us. Only thing you see is us on that stage. But behind the stage without Brett Brad, the Faithful Few, you know, Shaky, our whole organization, it's the people behind us, man, that push us to do this music. So all you see is the final outcome of it. But the people behind us, man, we got to shout all of them out, man, because they work hard, man. And really big shout out to my brother Mike, man. When I say he works, and he cares about the culture. Man. He cares about the culture, man.
Good dude in general.
You know, he gave me a chance, man, and
we can't hear her.
He gave me a chance, and all I can say is thank you to them, man. We've been rolling ever since, man. It's a more of a family type thing with the one band, man. It's more, you know, like I say.
How long you been singing in general?
I've been doing this since. Funny story. Okay, while she's here, how I got started in go-go was 1998, 99, 98. Her cousin had a band called Under Pressure. I go to a practice just to go listen to them. They Congo play. I'm sitting on the couch. They're playing. He's like, "Hey man, just get up there and do something." But up there, did something. Got in the band by accident. So I've been doing this for a long time, man. Like I've been doing this for a long time, man. So I put in work.
In the basement.
Yeah, in the basement. We started from the basement, man. I remember, you know, me just going through that stuff and seeing the growth of go-go. And me coming through those ranks, you start to seeing the ins and outs of the business on the back end of it. You know what I mean? Right. That's when I really, you know, and everybody knows this.
The business side is the
I don't like promoters.
Yeah. we'll leave that for the fans from the stands later on. That's what we'll do.
I don't talk to them. Yeah, but it's been a long way, man. Like I say, it's a blessing, man, to be able to do this music this long. You know what I mean? It's man, listen, it's nothing like it. I mean, studio work, I've done it. Right. But just that live feeling, man. You look at them people, man, like this what we do here in this city, man. I don't care if you want PG, whatever, listen, go-go is, I would want everybody to at least be able to get up there and try to do what we do. You know what I mean? Just, you know, do what we do, man. It's wonderful, man. And it ain't no... People think we just get up there and sing. Hey, you gotta be in shape to do this too.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You gotta be in shape.
I will say, listen to go-go. When you listen to it and you feel it, you do think that you can get up there because you singing along. And there's been times I've been like, man, I can't dance at all. But I tell you what, I was out there.
But that's everybody that grew up in the city, man.
Singing, can't sing, but go-go makes you
believe you can start a band. Everybody from the city think they can start a band. Everybody. We I'm about to say where we grew up. Everybody believe we can listen. Our band. Crank, man, we should go ahead and start a band.
When you get up there, you see them bands really they organize. You like, hey man, maybe what we doing is right.
Exactly.
I mean, you go through the ups and downs, man. Because I know my first band, I know we was.
All
all over the place. Our name was Under Pressure. That was the name of our band. Under Pressure.
But
Yeah.
y'all did it though.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah,
it was
and
good.
you know, after that, because you know, you get older, people get jobs, have kids, stuff like that. Then I went to Conspiracy for a minute. Conspiracy after Conspiracy, I went to. It's now back. It was Back to Basics, but before that, it was On Top Band. And we changed our name and we became Back to Basics. We became Back to Basics. We had horns and everything.
Wow.
And like I say once again, people get older, and I'm just at home.
Right.
And get a call. Hey man, what you up to, man? I'm like, I'm just chilling. You know, my band broke up, and then what asked me. No asked me. You know what I mean? And you just when you find your niche and you find the right band you're supposed to be in, you're supposed to be there. And
When
the
it's
one,
right, it's right.
The one is where I'm supposed to be at because I had gave up on go-go. I gave up on it. You know what I mean? You get discouraged a lot in this. So, you know, I had just took time off. And I started managing artists, rappers and singers and stuff like that. And you see what's behind that corner too. You like, you know what?
Man.
Let me get out of here. And I'm at home again and just get a call and I'm back doing it again.
That's what's up.
I got somebody to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know how many other states has go-go now become a genre to listen to in like the club or the radio.
Well, we're all the way down in Florida now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's real.
It's in Florida now. North Carolina got bands.
Yeah,
You got a
North
girl
Carolina
band that's
got-
off the chain.
Alter Egos on
Yes.
it.
You
Yeah.
got a girl band down there. You got Raw Deal down in Florida.
And they had go-go bands playing at homecomings at colleges
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The East Coast pretty much know the whole. I mean, you know, that Go-Go's pretty much.
I mean, it's actually in Germany.
Yeah.
Like, not bands, but they listen to go-go. in
Oh,
Germany.
yeah, most
You know,
definitely.
it's streamed out there and
Yeah.
they're into it. So,
Yeah.
Remember they
People
told
that
the
think
story
go-
about
so-
Chuck in London?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so when we say
real.
go-go is our culture, DC culture, that's because it started here.
Right.
You can't go anywhere else and find out where it started from and be like, oh, well, it started in this other place. It started here.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
our
our
sound.
culture. That's
Yeah.
something that brought us together as a small city.
It's kind of like the brass down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just like that. People come here like, we don't play the odd one. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. People, they come, you like, what are they doing here? They just rocking out of there. You like, where y'all from? Oh, we came from Nevada. Like, okay, we just want to see what go-go was.
Sound, man,
People
it's
come.
it's different.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
different.
saying? The sound, we've always known
Yes,
that
I'ma
when
tell
people
you.
come in and it's like, wow.
The neck knows. The neck knows. The neck knows. That beat come on. That neck, you gonna be sitting there.
And you gotta see it live.
Go-go, so I'm
Yeah,
about to
it's
say,
gotta be live.
Go-go live is a completely different experience that if you go to it, it's like a tattoo. You're going to want to just keep getting more.
Yeah,
and more.
exactly.
It's addictive. It really is.
It's never the same.
No.
No one night is the same. That's
Ever.
one thing about it. It's
Yeah.
never the same.
Ever.
It's kind of like funk music back in the day. George Clinton now, you didn't know what you was gonna get, but that's how go-go is. It's
But you
like,
knew
it's
it
not
was
the
gonna
same.
crank.
You know it's
You
gonna
knew
be
it was gonna
good.
be a
You
good
know,
night.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. And one thing too, like I tell people, like when I used to be in bands and a lot of people wouldn't come out. This is when you first starting and things like that. And I remember Mr. Charlie told me this. Got to stare. We come out here, it's not that many people. But then he explained to me, do you know what this person has to do just to come and see you? They gotta get babysitters. They gotta get hair done. They do all this stuff right. So you always gotta, give due to your fans.
And in some cases, come wait in line for an hour.
Yes. And then those
And the cold.
people.
In the cold, right?
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta think about those people. So we love our fans, man. Let me tell you something, man. We love all our fans. Everybody that came out, support us, go online, go to, Tidal, get our music, stuff like that, man. We just love everybody. That's why we did this last Sunday.
Again, much
up.
You know what I mean? That's why we did this.
Y'all make sure y'all go and check that out if you did on YouTube.
Yeah. Tidal, Spotify.
Right.
We got a YouTube.
iTunes.
Yep.
Right.
Check out. Go to www.theoneband.com. Check our website
the
out.
quarantine, right?
Before the quarantine.
Before the
That's
quarantine, yeah.
before the quarantine. Yeah, most definitely, man. Check all that out, man. And support all of us, man.
For sure, right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Support all
listen,
of us.
it's an all-up mentality. I tell y'all that every week. All-up
That's
mentality,
go-go.
which is the
Go-go
perfect
good
segue.
everywhere. Go-go isn't good just on a big stage. And it's good
Listen,
in a
see,
small
y'all see
room.
what I'm
It's
trying to
good
get rid of him?
outside.
See what I'm trying to get rid of him?
It's everywhere.
Yes.
It's all
And
And
just
you
Yeah.
get all different
nothing.
types.
Yeah.
You got three
Dude,
different.
what's going
Let's
on?
check the bounce
Yeah,
down.
he
Like,
getting-
Yeah.
I'm telling
They
you
be
why.
cranking.
He gonna be in that chair next week. Why? I'm
They
telling
be
you.
cranking,
We doing the show from on the podcast. You already banned my 10-year-old daughter.
Ah, stop it. Put that that said, man, I want y'all to introduce
That's
yourselves.
the way of
Each.
Well, my name is Leslie Wills,
I'm Kiana Joseph.
and we're tutors next door. A little bit about myself. I've been tutoring for almost 12 years. I've been teaching for 15 plus years.
Respect.
You know, I've worked summer camps pretty much all summer, but kind of feel like, I want to give back. I've been helping a whole bunch of people build their own brand and build their own, and you sit back and you watch and you take in everything, so that way when it's your time, it's your time. And I kind of feel like, now is the time. With virtual learning going on everywhere, parents are kind of confused. They don't really know what it is from day to day.
Amen.
We just trying to reach out, trying to help out any way that we can, from a mental standpoint, with the virtual learning. Also, we do a STEAM program called Full Steam Ahead, STEAM team, man. That's pretty much science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, but pretty much we're putting stuff together, showing kids how engineering and coding and, the things that they use every day, like remote controls, how they're actually put together, Want to get back to the community, so therefore, Ward 6, 7, and 8, we have a couple open slots at our center for free if they reach out to us. We have virtual learning as well, so we have a couple free slots open, for virtual learning. I'm trying to get the STEAM program and the after-school programs in DC for free, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to give back. Honestly, went to the walk the other day for Dave Vaughn before he got killed. His coach spoke out, kind of hit my heart. I feel like we kind of lost a generation with Generation X. And we didn't pour love into him. We didn't pour into him. Nobody really listened to him. So now, we kind of trying to fix that and rebuild that. So I want to show kids from the city, like I know they see basketball, I know they see go-go, I know they see rap, and that's all fine and dandy, but they don't really know what goes behind it. Like, putting a beat together. Like, you see somebody up there rapping, but you don't really know how you put a beat together. But, with us, we kind of want to show them, like, engineering, STEM is in everything. STEAM is in everything.
The root.
You know what I'm saying? And give them another option. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love sports growing up. That was my way to get into college, play college sports. But I don't want them to think that, that's the only option. And, riding through the streets, y'all already know what they see. So they don't really see much. So I just want to show them, like, you can get by on your brain. I've been getting by on my brain for years. Everybody else, I'm sure, has been getting by on your brain. And you don't have to put out a whole bunch of stuff if you're smart, if you know how to apply yourself, if you got grind, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to reach out to the kids and just show them, like, pour love into them and show them, like, we care. That's what our program is all about.
That was dope. Pretty much what it was.
So he didn't leave much for you to explain, huh?
Well, I'm the nurturer, in the foundation of it. Just coming, like, Damien said, just being bits and pieces of everywhere. And our parents are, like you said, you go from this house to that house. So just during this time of being out place of work because of COVID and everything, and having the space, we just decided to merge it and put it together to where we can now help assist some parents, assist the children, because not only is it stressful for the parents, but our babies are stressed. Our babies have problems. When we have problems, our babies have problems. So we want them to be able to still have recess, activities, to go outside, to even things that are open, like the zoo is open now. Maybe, right now, to take them to the zoo, take them to the aquatic center, just different things, but just to get them engaged, but also to help single parents, like me, really, like ones we had growing up, and just knowing how hard it is that you just get that extra assistance. So with educators, both ways, and then we have extra educators, and our village is, real strong. So we're just going to try to help who we can help, assist who we can assist, pull in the center who we can pull in, and hopefully expand.
I think right now specifically, man, like, this is awesome.
That is dope.
That's my other mom back there. I took his mom.
I'm really glad that you guys could.
Hold on, before you finish, because I didn't mean just right now, but I'm saying right now is awesome because parents really don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They came out with this stuff called new math. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I was like, what the what?
I seen that. I'm like, nah, I did it. That's right, but that's the wrong way. I'm
Whoever
like,
came up with the Common Core curriculum, we gotta have a talk. Whoever came up with
It's
the
funny
Common
that
Core
you all say that though, because literally we just had this conversation yesterday. So this year I was thrown into teaching. They gave me math. I have math and science. So just like we just said, I did the problem the way we were taught,
Right.
but no, that was wrong.
Right,
Right. 12-step program
Right.
to get through it. So I've been understood what my friends were saying on Facebook, you know, oh, we can't get it, or the kids was frustrated. Not only that, my neighbors across the street, but I can't teach Spanish, but she's Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm helping her kids, we helping her kids, she's helping out. So it just worked.
No, I see what you about to say something.
And
Get the phone first.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, Bree.
Hello.
How you doing, Prit?
What's going on?
I just wanted to call and tell everybody in that room thank you. Last weekend was super dope. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for helping me give something back to the community. It means so much, y'all.
Well, we thank you.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah,
know if you
without
put
a
that
doubt.
already, but yeah, you already know.
Yeah, I was just saying how much I love you, Capri.
Hey, fam.
We on the air, Capri.
This show is a kid-friendly show.
I will be back later for my usual.
Don't worry. You'll reach your usual cuss
I told y'all, every chance you get, she cursing them out.
She can't get right. That can't get right down. Carl, I think you need to go sit with the tutors next door and learn something. I think that would be a great place for you to go.
I would love to actually go and help them out.
Thank you.
Because, like, I went to summer camp for years. My mother sent me there. I went to Moss Hollow, the Goodwill.
see,
To, like, I grew
I
up
don't have time for this.
in there.
I agree.
Thank you. I want to turn it back over to the tutors next door. No, not you.
Okay, I'm not.
I agree.
But like I said, that's what was missing. That camp. Like, you were gonna, like, we were down there for weeks.
A week.
And then, so you go down there with your fly gear on your first day, because you know it's gonna be girls. By the third day, that was out the window. You were your true self, and you had to make friends. It wasn't if you wanted to, because you was in the cabin with strangers.
Yep.
You had to make friends, and I'm still friends with people from when I was 12, 13 years old.
Once it came to polar bear swimming, you
Oh my
definitely
God,
was
they
friends.
you don't know about the
Man, 5 o'clock in the morning, everybody's
It
cold.
was freezing.
crazy,
For Ma Wiggins cooking in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's where I started learning how to cook from Ma Wiggins.
yeah,
Going, Moss Hollow.
And I went to summer camp, I grew up in Largo, but Philly C camp, man, I remember going down there, mother dropped me off. We out there, we wanted to be there though. And to me, the thing that made the difference was when I was there, it wasn't when you think about teacher and teaching, you think about, Ty.
Right.
Yeah.
Ty, but you know what I'm saying? The people that taught me cornrows.
Yeah.
Right.
They were the same. It was
George,
easy.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I could relate to them more. You know
That's
what
one
I'm
of the points.
saying?
When we were
And that
young,
make a difference.
I was
we
just
had
about-
Rex to go to. We
We
had
did. And
Rex.
I was going to say, we didn't, I never went to summer camp, but
Well, I
in our
did summer
hood,
camp.
though, to be
had Rex.
honest, our hood, the way it was set up with the mothers, come summertime, you had to get out the house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you could not come back in the house until after 3. So it was summer camp with the homies. That's why we here right now.
It was Aunt Wanda. It was Warden Hart. What was it?
Hey, man, my phone.
We actually
You are
made up
not
our
playing
own
out those
activities.
peak hours.
Yeah, I mean,
We might go play football on the big field, then
go
go,
play
cool off, go swimming.
And don't let it be a day. Remember this? Don't let it be a day where we ain't got but $1.50 between all of us. And it's like, man, y'all know the 50-cent juices, man. All right, we're gonna go get 2 juices.
Yeah.
Get some quarter Debbie snacks. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go ahead and don't
Yeah.
put your mouth on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you just said though, some of our biggest, influencers, was our parents. And so I'll say this one because once again, Damien's sitting right here. But I love NASA. So I love the Rockets. I done stole his hat a couple times and shirts and everything, but that's one of the reasons I love science. And the reason I love this is because Uncle Hop worked at NASA. And it wasn't just saying on television, you know, one of the astronauts or, you know, someone that we didn't know, but this was someone that we, you know, I wake up over their house every day, go to sleep every day. They're welcome, you know, us in the gate. And every day he's getting up and he's going to work and he's going to NASA, which is right around the corner, but you think it's somewhere far, but it's in Greenville. Yeah. You know, that's something that we didn't know. That's something that I wasn't, you know, exposed to. But once again, it's just something that we want to do, you know.
So in this situation, y'all ask everybody in the room, like, what do we do for our kids when nobody has control now? Like, because I worry about the socializing, the socialism in general for our kids. We want our kids to make friends and have a normal, but in this situation, we can't control it. We have no control over it. Like,
you don't. They don't even go outside anymore. No, it's crazy. It's like we got beat for not coming in the house. We got beat them to get out the house.
But you know what the crazy thing is, though? Honestly, like if you've been around a whole bunch of kids like that play Fortnite, we could all be in this room on different devices, but we all in the same
on the same group. All in the same group. It's a
We
different
all
way.
playing.
Towards the door.
Yeah, it's a different way.
Right now.
Yeah. It's a different way for them. It's a different way for them.
and that's why I said it's so, because I've tried to adjust to exactly what you're saying. It's like, okay, I don't want to be the parent. It's just, I'm trying to understand how it works. And it is different, but still, like, you want to
It's a different way. It's a different way. It's a different way.
You know what I'm saying? Like friendships type of thing. Those are the experiences that shape your life.
I mean, I kind of figure it's not going to be like this always. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of figure people are going to start wearing masks now or just having a mask in their pocket. But I don't feel like it's going to be like this always. So hopefully once it starts to die down some, then they'll be able to get back to normalcy. But like I said, like the STEAM program, I want to get into the after school programs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my next goal. Like, get into the after school programs, get it to where it can be free. Get it to where it can benefit other people and show them that, like I said, it's different routes other than basketball, sports, music. Like,
so you asked the question a second ago, what do we do to get them to, I guess, not make friends, but get outside more? I mean, I know you take your kids out for walks.
Well, yeah, I was just asking. I do.
So I know a lot of people are now getting out, but this is one thing I do want to say to everybody listening. Please do something with your kids, because things that you think that might not stick with your kids, stick with them forever. I'm 42 years old, and to this day, the one thing that I always remember whenever anybody talk about the summer is, I remember I was outside early in the morning with a couple of friends. I can't remember if you was with me, Odie, but the police pulled up and told us, what are we doing on the corner?
Yeah, I was.
And we was like, we don't have nothing to do. All the wrecks were closed. He was like, y'all need to go do something. You know, the only thing to do was go hang with the neighborhood boy that was on the corner selling drugs. Yeah. They literally put, that wasn't us. Yeah. We would have wrecked basketball, football. They literally pushed us to that because they didn't want to stand, us on the corner. We had a blacktop where the older dudes bought basketball courts with their own money for us to play. And you know what the people did? They complained and they took them back.
It away.
So now we couldn't play basketball. So the park had a basketball court. Then it was, it's too late to be playing in the park. So where do we go?
So we start running on, knocking on people's doors and running and doing crazy stuff, throwing eggs and
So please, man, do something with your kids. These people are here. They are trying to help.
And that's why we started this.
That's out here now in front of you, where a lot of other people are trying to help your kids. So please, man, I'm begging you, because I have kids. And you know, we all have kids and family members.
And I think when we talked on the meeting, where we connect on that is our base is mentoring. Our base piece is not podcast, but it's mentoring. It's the mentoring piece, and everything that you guys are saying, like we're trying to establish. We're using this to establish who we are. Because we understand with this generation, it's about influence.
I mean, if we for the people, we definitely always gonna be for the kids. So,
absolutely.
And that's one of the other things that we have, you know, just with being in the area that we're in. That was another thing when you said, what can we do to get them to engage with each other? You know, we want activities to where they can go outside, where they can plant a garden, where they can, this is the sports guy right here. You know, just give me the arts and the planting and garden and stuff. You know, but things that they like to do. You don't know that your child likes to do something until you ask them, or until you push something in their face. Take that phone away from them, you know, real quick. Give them a bag of seeds, a can, a brown piece of tissue or some dirt from outside. Let them plant, you know, and ask them, you know, record it on a piece of paper, a sticky note. Just see what you see every day, you know, and then you'll see that, oh, well, they start to see it grow. They're starting to water it. So now what? They want to do something bigger. You know, we don't have that. You know, in teaching second grade, I was in, you know, the Sea Pleasant area. None of my kids knew anything about planting a garden. They did that one time, and it turned into, when we went to virtual learning, well, what happened to my plant? Well, I still have mine. One of them actually grew to where I had to teach her how to repot it. You know, because that's something her mother didn't know how to do. But now that was something that her mother can do with her while they're at home. So we just have to, you know, find certain, you know, different things, or even like you said, all of us talking, we're mentoring, you know, together. Well, maybe someone has a basketball court, you know, or maybe someone has a swimming pool, you know, that you can lend out for a couple hours to take a group of kids, you know, hand sanitize, wash their hands, face mask, you know, whatever it is to do to make everyone feel comfortable, but then take them out of, give them a chance to be kids.
Yeah.
Because right now they're listening to every adult type situation, problem at this moment, because they're locked in. They don't have that.
My little man went fishing the other day. He ain't catch nothing. He was kept on throwing it out there.
That's interesting, because you're saying that, like, I think it's, I don't know, whatever reason it just happened that way, but we call my house the ABX Fun House, and kind of what you're saying, the same thing. Like, he's a chef. He's a licensed chef, has his own catering thing, works down the Capitol. That one over there,
This is my co-chef.
That's my middle son. That's Jacob.
Awesome.
He started. It's kind of like you just saw him and kind of, well, you know, I want to try some things, and then they started. So he's now mentoring him.
I love it.
So it's kind of like one of those things where you kind of just expose kids to the right things.
Exactly.
They'll latch on to what works for them. But we have to be able to give them more options to latch on to, and that's what ABX really is about. It's really building a network of mentors, chefs, security, singers, we're like whatever it is, because our kids need to see exactly what you just said. Listen, yes, absolutely we can do the sports thing, we can do the entertainment thing, but we also can do so many other things. You know what I'm saying? Like we create the culture. We are the culture.
John Lewis,
and I like to say, some people may not agree with this part, but we are God's people. We God's image. So
I'm actually going to take a step further.
So much
Hold on,
more.
what mom about to say?
That's peace right there.
You want that mom talk?
Oh, man.
I told you.
You need the mic. You need the mic, because you don't have a mic on. It's behind you.
You want? Uh-oh. Don't drop the mic like you did last time, okay?
I love everything you all said about the mentoring and the STEM program and the computer program, you know, and neighborhoods. And, you know, I remember when I used to take my kids to the museum. Did they get it all? But they went every Sunday, you know.
Right.
Jermaine was younger, so he can't remember the younger days, but the older ones went to the museum every Sunday. We had to go there, and we had dinner in a different museum every Sunday. But I noticed that people don't do that with other kids, because I just didn't take my kids, I took everybody. Sometimes it will be 12 kids.
I gotta tell a quick story, because I don't think I've ever told this story to y'all.
This is what I would love to see done too, nature. I would love to see 3 parents take their vehicles, pile kids up, and all go to, what were you talking about going to? Not the way
Massanutten.
Massanutten and other parks, just to give these kids nature, let them see nature. And some of the parents don't even know nature.
That's a
And
problem with the world too, though.
Okay, so I was gonna tell a quick story, but you just said something that made me remember something. Shout out to Kenny Tate. Y'all remember Kenny Tate? Kenny Tate in our hood. We grew up First and Q, Florida Park. Shout out to the home team.
Florida have 16.
Kenny Tate, every summer,
Man.
used to, in August, I'll never forget it. When, like you said, that's why you never know what you do for your kids. But every August, Kenny used to pull up, and he only had one vehicle, but somehow it managed to be like 4 or 5 cars all of a sudden, and he would just be like, man, we're about to take all the kids. What y'all doing? Like, I'm no lie, he would just pull up, and nobody would know what day it would be in August, but it would be in August sometime. Can he pull up? What y'all doing?
So, this is what y'all have to understand what he's saying. It
We
wasn't
go to
just Kenny
Cameron
Tate
Run
doing that.
Park,
That was
whatever.
his family reunion. And he came around the neighborhood because we were also his family. And we
I
all
never knew
went
that.
down there.
See, I never even knew that.
That was his family.
I never knew
that.
that.
Was his family.
Because we were
reunion that he
kids.
was
I
having.
never knew that.
And he came around, and that day, that neighborhood was completely empty because one way or another, you
He
were going to
took
get down
everybody,
there.
yep.
If you was like, I remember, look, and y'all can say whatever.
And the
Back
hustlers
it up.
was down.
Get out here now. Okay, all right, man. He the lightest.
The pickup. Remember the year they had the pickup truck? I don't know who pickup truck that was, and we
It's
all
the
hopped
black
in the
one.
back.
Yeah, the black
Everybody got
one.
the
Yes.
Man, listen.
We got no seatbelt.
And this
We
the
on the highway.
thing. Hold on. This the thing, though. This the crazy part, because we grew up in the hood. Like, our parents didn't necessarily. They knew we were leaving.
Okay.
Because after a while, but it was like it was never. I don't even know, because you can't do that nowadays. You can't.
Yeah.
Too many
We
weirdos.
felt, believe it or not, we felt safe because you all thought we didn't know who he was. But we
No, I know y'all knew who Kenny
everybody
Tate
knew
was.
Kenny.
Yeah.
You felt something, let your
And
child go.
I-
Now you don't know who to let your child go.
And I think the fact that we were all together, they didn't worry.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
we
and
were
that's
what
all
I'm
we
saying.
were all
They was
together.
talking about that.
Yeah, we
Shout
were
out
all
to Brody.
together.
So Kenny Tate didn't just have. He had fish. He had, you name it. He had food, chips. The only thing he said was, eat as much as you want, but I'm gonna have something tomorrow at my house. Everybody's invited again, so I'm gonna say the food. No one took anything because this is what he did for everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we would have this at Cameron Run.
Yeah,
He
Cameron
made
Run.
it close so we could get there on the train if need be, and we had to pay to get in. You know what? If we ain't had the money, somebody paid our way to get into the
yeah.
Yeah, we never. I never paid.
I never paid to get in the bar.
as kids. So what we're trying to tell y'all is that, man, if we like the bond that we are, don't think that we on the show we all get along and we don't argue.
I don't even like you.
And- don't trust that. But as a family, you guys, we need to get back to more and accountability. I'm be honest, a lot of it is like what you guys doing for the STEM program, and what you guys, the one band did, and that was their money. This is their time and money. It's not something that people are getting. This is their time and money. And a lot of the parents don't want to put in $25, but you can spend $250 on a pair of Jordans. Invest in your child's future instead of the Jordans
Now,
that he's
right.
gonna wear for 2 weeks because another pair, the same pair, different color, be out in 2 weeks.
That's what they want you.
I think
Like literally.
a lot of parents don't invest the time into their kids neither though.
Yeah, that's a big.
Like, you got another month.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
stay around for another month. You can stay around for another
We
month.
keeping him forever. He's about to
My
do a
point
whole
is that
little cooking segment.
Everybody in this
Stop.
room is investing time in somebody else's kids and willing to do it.
Yeah.
So what's your excuse now? You don't want to invest time? Cool. You got to work. Trust me, we all know. You have people sitting there saying, we'll invest our time. I have other friends who are saying, man, I'll help. They got friends that are saying, we'll help. So what is an excuse for you not to do something with your kid during this summer and learning something? Cece's an awesome baby. My daughter don't go to nobody. She babysitting and she's reasonably child.
So let's
She's so sweet and so
And
helpful.
then-
So,
Another
so,
thing,
so,
too.
so for me to take the people don't have the time anymore when you got people giving their time. This man just said we got free slots.
Yeah.
So what is an excuse for you not to at least try to put your child in there?
Yeah.
And I think another thing too, like back in the day, whatever happened, like
I love
back
that
in the day,
It take a village.
we had big homies that
That's
would
a-
keep us
Yeah.
from doing that.
Right.
Like you know on our rip,
You know.
at the end of that rip, at the end of 6423, at the end of that thing, I go down there, I'm sitting down there with them homies. Like, what you doing out here, bro?
We
You
talk
play
about that
basketball.
every week. Yeah, we
You
talk
play
about that
football.
every week.
Go up there, get away from us. See, they kept us away from
Yeah.
it. See, these dudes, they hanging with the 18-year-olds and the 17-year-olds. So the
12 and
youngins,
14.
they don't respect them. See, we respect our big homies.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They would keep you. Look, one thing one big homie told me one time. We call him Stutter Man. He told me before. He said, youngin, don't let a 30-second decision get you 30 years. He told me that. Damn, don't let a 30-second decision get you 30 years. That always stuck with me. He always told me, take 30 seconds before you about to react to anything. Take 30 seconds real quick. He said, because that decision might get you 30 years. And I've been in those positions when I'm about to get in a stolen car.
What?
And you take for
And I
granted
say, you
the
know what?
message that people
Yeah.
And plus my mother used to wear me out.
Man.
So a whooping would be nah, cause this gonna happen over here. And then after she beat me, then my father gonna get me.
That's a little too
You know
much.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
But
little
we
too much.
had those type of big
too many.
homies that really cared.
That's
And
the
you
other
know,
one ain't catch you first.
I got godchildren, and I just know they're little friends, and I can tell what type of situation they're in. The type of family I come from, we taking them in. Now, My mother's not here now, God rest her soul. But I promise you this: today's Sunday. If you didn't have nothing to eat,
That's how my
What?
That's how
Pull
that
up at their house.
You was definitely there.
just pull up at the house. You already know she cooking for mom. My father was, why always cooking all this food? My mom would say, because somebody gonna eat it.
Whichever location.
That's where we come from. We come from that. Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My heart goes out to girls too, but my boys. You made a statement that the homies looked out for you all.
Yes.
Are y'all looking out for our young boys?
We trying to.
I'm
Yes,
not talking
yes.
about you particularly.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? I want you to listen to what I'm saying. We got the homies still on the corner. Instead of telling that kid, get away from that bag,
Right.
not come sell that bag,
Right.
you know, it's making it difficult. So now you have to teach your children who true friendship is, love,
Yeah.
who God is.
That's right.
Because when you don't, you got younger parents, much younger than you,
Oh, yeah.
that are great grandmothers.
Yep.
So how do our kids learn now? And I'm talking to the mentors. How do you teach that in the process of your study?
And I'm gonna let them. I just want to say this. I think part of this issue is also we got to recognize that we're not fighting the same battle. It's a different drug.
Right.
Social media really is more prevalent in this generation. Not saying that violence and drugs, because that clearly is an issue in the inner city communities. But broadly speaking, like that is really what sways it. Because even when they doing the crimes, they want to record them now. That didn't used to happen. Like it's all
A
about
little
this
lady
attention
fall
thing.
down instead of helping her, we gonna pull it out world style.
Yeah, so you got to understand that it's a different drug and a different fight. And the minute we understand that and we focus on that, I think that's going to change the sway of things. But I don't think we focusing on that, our generation, because we in it too. We need the likes. We want the follows. We want all of that. That's why, that base of saying,
That's what it looks like.
I may not be everybody's cup of tea with this particular platform because I say things and do things based on belief and morality, it's accountability. And that does not necessarily get you likes and follows. It doesn't.
People don't want to see that. They don't want to see
Here's
it.
my father. He tells me to put the phone down. Don't look at the news because you're hearing the same thing over again and there's nothing but lies. So I can appreciate having a son to tell his mother, because you say, well, I'm 71, you don't tell me. But no, this is a different time, different stage in life.
Yeah.
And
Think about this. Think about this.
Listen.
Think about this, Mom. Just think about this, right? We had Cosby Show, different world, things like that. Things that have positivity in it, right? Guess what we got now? Love and hip hop. Listen now. If one guy can get on the TV and wear small, skinny stretch pants and make everybody do it,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I would say the other issue is
Come on,
too in
man.
our community, and I'll say it because I live it a little bit. I don't speak on it a lot, but just mental health.
Yeah,
Mental health is a big thing. To where, like you said, Mom, like we had back then. If I didn't have my mother that had to go and work multiple jobs or at a job, I had his mother, I had your mother, I had your dad if my dad wasn't around. So, back then, like I say, I always say that village, but also the friends that we had around us. So Damien's older than me, or whatever, but, like he said, he hung up with all my cousins, but females. We had the KK, we had the Keita, I had the Janelle, I had the April, because their mothers, was older. Their mothers instilled, in them what beauty was, what respect was, what's going to happen when you walk out the door. So when they saw us, maybe it gave me chills up my arms. When they saw us doing the least bit of anything, they snatched us up.
Yeah, and we was like their
you
brothers.
got that pop or whatever you needed to be,
Yeah.
but you was in line to where you wasn't upset the next day. You respected it.
I agree with you, and you made a statement because I watch your girls.
Thank you.
They were so respectable.
Thank
They were little ladies, and not because I was watching, I just watched the way they carried themselves. We don't have that anymore. We don't have that unity between sisters anymore. If anything, we're putting our sisters down instead of lifting them up. That's when I told you I deal with the boys more than I deal with the females, and I've got to stop saying I don't like to deal with females. I need to start reaching out to females because they've heard. We got young mothers who don't have two-parent families, who were raised by one parent, who had probably went through a hell in their life, so it passed down to their daughters, and their daughters passed it down to their daughters. So I'm trying to figure a way in my heart that God guided me. I'm asking for wisdom and a nurturing that I can reach out to young women no matter how much they shake their head and throw their hand up in the air, that I will not get angry, but put my arms around them, embrace them, because that's what they need now.
Yes.
Because that's what they don't understand to be accepted by males, because they don't learn how to accept it for themselves, their love that they need within themselves. So this is what I'm asking God to guide me to do.
Oh yeah. Peace.
I definitely will, because you definitely have it. I'm an energy seeker, and you know the first moment that I saw you, that hug was
It's funny
everything.
you say that, because I'm
You
about to
know
say
it.
something that I didn't say it, but bring the camera back.
Can I say one thing? I'm gonna let you go after this. And I know.
Go ahead.
Not 'cause I want to keep the topic. But some of the words that you said, like friends and respect, that's also changed the view of it. So, for example,
What it
now,
means, yeah.
so I have a friend now at this age that got mad because one of our friends said, "Oh, if I don't loan my friends money, the only person I loan my money to will be my mother." She got irate. And I sat there and I was like, "What's wrong with that?" Because when I was coming up, if my friend told me no, it was just he told me no.
Right.
It don't mean that he wasn't my friend because
Right.
he told.
Might
You know how many
ain't got
times?
something to
So let
do
me
with
tell you. So I'm gonna use this for an example. Holders picked my daughter up. Will do anything for my daughter. I can call him anytime. He would drop everything for my daughter. I can call Holders and say I need $40 because I want something. Nah, man, I ain't need no money. Get out of my face and hang up the phone. I'm not mad at him. That's my friend. You know. He's a friend, a real friend.
You get told no a lot. This guy cash out for me. He sent the cash out request for $999. 6 o'clock in the morning one day. I swear to God. I'm sorry. You gonna get
like my daughter's and his daughter and family. Like we don't know. Like I said, we don't always agree, but it does mean I'm my friend.
Right.
So nowadays, youngins, if I don't do what you do, then we're not boys. So I have to do this. I have to sag my pants and wear these tight pants. I have to go out here and want to be a thug. When it's not in me and it's not in my brother, it wasn't my father.
That's why I said we
now
don't
I'm a
understand the
super
fight
thug.
we have because social media really, because it is a serious pressure and it starts from there. Because that wave just kind of
That
like.
also go back to respect. Like we still
Well,
respect each other.
Anything positive don't get likes.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That wave is so vicious that's why I'm trying to keep them. Just trying to keep them out of it for as long as possible. Because that wave, once it hits,
It's a drug.
it's hard. It's a drug, and it's
drug,
hard
man.
to shake
It's
for
a
some
drug.
people.
I also think it's the big homies, man, in the community too.
Hey, you gotta
If
help
you
these young out.
if you say you control your neighborhood, like how you not holding these youngers accountable for what they doing?
Exactly.
Like, may he rest in peace, man. If it wasn't for him, Flood, I probably wouldn't be here today. He saved my life.
Yeah.
He saved my life.
He saved
Big
a lot of.
homies, man.
I could look. I went to McKinney Tech with all of them. It was Flood, Lil Bug, Booby, Chinaman. I ain't have a schedule for a whole month when school started.
I remember.
He walked up on me one day. I was like, "Why you always in the hallway?" He was like, "Go to class." I was like, "I ain't got no schedule." He said, "So you ain't gonna ask for a schedule?" Man, this man beat my body every day till I went and got a schedule.
That's what you needed. That's what you
that's-
needed,
that's
though.
the
That's
difference.
what you needed. That's what you needed.
Telling you,
He
man.
risked his life.
But you know the difference between that? Now hold on. If that happened now, somebody would video him beating your body
Yeah.
every day. You would feel the pressure to have to now respond because you're embarrassed every day getting your body beat because everybody said. And instead of you, it wouldn't be that. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
it
No,
wouldn't be
no,
that.
no. I'm gonna beg you.
I'm talking about nowadays.
I'm gonna tell you. But this is what we all know. If Flood would have beat his body and somebody would have said something, what Flood have done? Oh, you think you fun? I'm gonna beat your body.
That was-
That's
So
right.
now
Hold on,
you
that's
wanna
right.
get it
That's
like
We
that.
don't do no video camera. That's
I
right.
get
You want
that.
video cameras?
But,
Well,
but like I
you
said, the big
fighting too
homies
now.
held every. Flood ain't that much older than all of us, but you know what? Because he risked his life for us, we gave him that respect. And Mitch,
Yeah.
Tracy,
Yeah.
D,
Yeah.
I mean the list goes on and on. Of,
yeah.
We didn't have to say. Your brother Mark used to take us to the movies. We used to be piled in his old car. Man used to smoke. He had
The
tape on the
Coupe
window.
de
Coupe de Ville had tape everything up. But we was in the movie theaters every night, every single Friday, without fail. I mean, it was times we went in there with quarters to get in there.
Well, we did
School
very
ID.
felonious things to get in
Whatever to get in.
in City
Yeah.
Place. Y'all remember City Place first? That's a whole
You guys think about it now. Who the big homies now, though? The people that they said was Generation X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It
homies
is.
now.
And we're not
So,
selling the drugs.
we
We're going to use the drugs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
And that's the problem right
Man,
there.
come
Like
on,
even
man.
the drug dealer that was on the corner, like he said, man, if he see you out there, he know you hoop or he know you smart. What you doing out here, man? Get off the
Protect the brand.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because
First he was like, man, because if your father
like
catch
that.
you out here down here,
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah.
he coming after us. We don't want no problem with Mr. Hot.
Good. Let's do it.
I like that.
I like that.
But I was going
You
to
know
tell
I'm
a
the
quick
business
story.
you went. I go ahead and go to that real
Protect the
quick.
brand. That's what we doing.
Shit, booty you from
Quick
you
story.
going a house.
So
Booty you
I
from
said I was
you
going
going a
to
house.
Sometimes we had
she spoke about energy.
He said the street lights.
So
on,
we
y'all
had
just
a
go
little
out
meeting
here.
early in
Gone,
the week
booty.
talking about forthcoming things. And when you start talking, like I'm energy. Like I could automatically sense, like, okay, yeah, you solid in your base. When you speak as if you mean what you say, and you say what you mean. And as a man, that energy I respect it. Told him the same thing when we first met out there. Like I can recognize it because it's not common anymore. So I said, man, salute, respect, like way to hold whatever you do. And that was my first time for the record meeting him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been
but I
doing
sense
it
a
for
solid base, brother.
so long, man. I come from like 3 generations of teachers. So my grandmother was teachers, my grandmother and my grandfather. My mother's a teacher. My brother's a teacher. I'm a teacher. My sister's a teacher. My grandmother actually taught Rayful Edmonds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just a generation of teachers. So, like, I've been doing it for years, man. And like, I feel like I know what the community needs. I taught at did after school programs and summer camps at Temple of Praise, at Baloo, like. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm in the community. I see what the kids need, man. And it's just, they need a mentor. They need love. Like, at the end of the day, that's all it really is they need love. Like,
You know what?
somebody that
And they
cares.
need somebody, what I'm saying, oh, go ahead, you go ahead. They need somebody to say what they mean, what they say, and say what they mean. That's what I
Say it
love
with your
about
chest.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
I'm gonna speak on God's verse. He said, if you speak on something and ask for it in my name, He'll give it to you. So I'm gonna speak on it. God, we thank you for this new program that we set up with these 4 young, old, middle-aged people. They can laugh, but they're getting ready to make a difference, God. And I thank you, because He doesn't make a mistake. He put y'all together for a reason and a purpose, like you said. And the purpose is to make sure that the kids live to do what you all are doing. So God, I'm thanking you for it right now. See, you don't have to bow down to pray. All you have to do is speak and ask it and claim it. So that's what I'm doing in this prayer. I'm speaking it, asking and claiming it, and ask God to continue to bless over you all and keep you safe and protect you so you can do His will His way. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Like the thing that you were saying earlier, to piggyback on that, like I said, that's why the after school is going to be big for me, because I know that if I offer something for free, I already have all of the tools, you know what I'm saying? Like the schools have laptops, so if I'm offering the program for free in boards 6, 7, and 8, then I can reach, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I reach way more people than I could, like virtually learning. Like, you know, I want to sit down with the community. I want to talk to them. Like, I want to show them it's somebody that cares. I want to show them that somebody look like them that came from where they came from. They can get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's other options. Like,
And then if you need be, like I say, you got us over here. You know,
I
they
was
took
just about
music
to
out of
say,
school.
I mean,
So
and that's what the arts part is.
let us know.
You know what I'm saying?
And just me, I'm just not a singer now. I'm commercial building engineer.
Yes.
So I have a trade.
Yes.
So HVAC, things like that, we need to teach these kids that you can always have a trade. People always gonna need heat. They always gonna need air conditioning.
And bringing up that point, and that's another reason why we did STEAM, because, like, honestly, like, I was gonna put this together. I probably still could.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
it's
I was going to say, because we ain't even get to the
you know what I'm
example.
saying?
Right, right.
Like, kids don't know how a light switch works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they just need to know how a circuit works.
Right.
Make sure that the red always touch the red.
That's it.
And that's not just with school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said,
Anything
you get
in
older,
life.
HVAC, putting these
trade.
lights up.
That's
like,
it.
Anything.
That's
So
it. You can
circuiting
always
can
use
just
it.
go way deeper than
That's
just.
it. But people don't know about electricity is it just wants to go around in a circle. That's it. It just wants to go around in a circle. So guess what? You put your hand on it, you're a part of that circle. so while it's closed, it's cool. When you put your hand on it, you become a part of that circle. That's how people get electrocuted.
Free knowledge, job.
But yeah, most definitely, man. Like I say, listen, whatever we can do over here as the one band and me as Damo, you know,
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
just
Okay,
let
that's
me
fine.
know.
Yes, I just
Y'all
wanted
got
to
all
see
my
what y'all
stuff. And like I say, I'm for the kids. I got 2 boys and a girl, so hey, I want them to learn.
Yeah, that's what we trying to.
Need
That's
them to.
ideally, and I was going to say, yeah, that's the key. Building. We can't really change now. We can change forward. And the way you do that
She's gonna
is
help
start
us.
to
She's gonna help us put together a drone, okay?
That's
You know what
the
the drone
whole
is?
point of this entire
Have you ever seen
pounds.
the helicopters that you can use?
You are literally in the middle.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I forgot that was
All right, so
we
you
was
can help us
streaming
put
live.
that
Keep it
together,
up. It's a baby. You see how we
You should
work.
get used to him by now.
This dude is the worst person.
Alright, so what you
But
gonna
yeah,
do
that's
first
good.
thing?
You gotta do, man. You already know that. Like I said,
You might gotta
we
open it hard
get
to
deep.
push it down.
Yeah, that's why I said we gonna definitely
I'm
cause
gonna another stuff right here.
Push it down hard.
I say, once you understand who they are,
There you go.
that's got
at all. And that's the kids.
like my son, you know, he asked one day, Daddy, what do God look like?
Alright, put the next one.
Fabio.
Over here.
Say, come in.
Same way.
The stepstone.
Push it
Say
down
that.
hard.
He looked in the mirror. He said, that's me. I said, you are, God.
Exactly.
You are. King of the planet. All for civilization.
That's why I said everybody don't like us. Because that is what I believe. Every day I wake up and believe
The
that.
truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's what it
And I'm gonna
is.
get to where we got to go.
All you need is the wisdom. All you need is the supreme alphabet, the supreme mathematics. Deal with me.
Hold on.
Who we have?
I
Who we
just
have?
see he just did something. He's trying to do stuff like that.
Oh, he read out.
So he just said I'm buying food. And no, I am not buying food for no. The budget does not allow that.
Thank you. That's your son.
Tab open.
Tab open.
I'm gonna need like 3/5 to do say.
Really, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, anybody want to say, just put your order in right now. First we'll pick it up.
Let
me order first and I'll tell you how the service is.
Push it down hard.
So I'm sorry, we were waiting for them. We were letting them set up. We were having a conversation, letting them set up. We're back, even though we didn't take a commercial break. We're back. So what we got going
So our
on?
youngest that we had in the center right now was 5. So this is perfect. And usually we would have started with the coding and the mouse, but she jumped right into the drawing, so this is good.
There you go. Good job. Alright, so let me see. Let me get the app that's on here. We're not going to fly it in here because it's not going to take off. I mean, but we're going to make the propellers work.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, my son love this.
So you know I was running around while he was doing that all around out the way.
Anytime he see me doing anything, I'm underneath a counter or something. He coming in, Daddy, what you doing?
I told y'all, y'all see the drone build? Jay. Oh, you got something in your
No,
hand.
he helped me with the.
I had to take
Right.
JJ
Put it down.
Just a little
store.
bit.
Right. Put it
I
down.
had to take JJ down back to the store. He kept flying on the roof.
I used to do model cars
You
all
don't
the
need no
time.
drone.
Right. This
Amaya.
is,
So Amaya has taken on that. She loves it.
it's therapeutic, man.
That's the
Yeah,
kind of
it's
thing.
therapeutic.
You do meditation?
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
I do all of
Listen,
that.
Got the camera.
I have to meditate.
Damn, look, got the camera on. Got the camera
I
on.
was throw up in the pocket. Like I had to go
Thank you,
in
man.
my car.
Keep going to big.
Because I suffer from anxiety.
It's
4.0.
I was just about to so part of it is like that's
Oh
that's
man, he does
I
it
got
all.
my,
He does
medical
gravel,
license. So
Right.
kicks, flips,
part of now I've
punches.
had the natures that keep me from I live by at least 45 minutes a day and not drink.
He a pianist.
Maybe like I might, and every night I definitely give me 30 minutes of meditation in, but
Got
I
to,
might
man.
throughout the day I might take 15 minutes or 5 minutes here because
It feel good, man.
Yeah,
You come
just
out of
the-
there and like when you get to a real meditative state, I'm telling you, I got to the point where I feel like I came out and I was looking back down on myself. That's when I knew it.
that's when
It kind of scared me. I was like, I went to my therapist because I go to a therapist for my mom.
Okay.
And he was like, hey, this meditation so man, why don't you go ahead and try it? And I tried it. And I'm to the point now.
Alright, so
I'm
this is what
telling
we're
you.
going to do. We're going to put something else together.
My wife
with the
told me,
battery
she
ain't
said,
charged.
one time you was sitting there and I kept on shaking my hand
well, so
in front of
she
your face.
put
and
it
you didn't
together.
move.
I will lay lots of you
So
that I
she's
go
5
lay
and she
low
was just
flat in
able
the
to
dark
put together
and
the
just,
drum.
I sleep.
And because we're inside, we didn't want her to take off with it. So she was allowed to get the propellers to flip and flash.
So we
So
gonna
y'all
charge
missed
it
the
up
baby
a little
do
bit.
it.
So that
I was rolling.
we got something else that she could put together. We gonna go back to that. We gonna charge this up just a little bit. All right. So
Okay. So the next one, while he's getting the what are you gonna do? The boat together. This is a coding mouse. So you're gonna hold the mouse, and we want to take these little cards. Basically, put the cards down any direction that you want. So we'll go this way. What's your name again, baby? Jade. So Jade's gonna put the mouse at the top. Turn it around facing you. Typically, it's supposed to. Yep. Go ahead. You can hit any button. So on it. So, which card do you have in front of you? Blue arrow. Do you see the blue arrow? Press the blue arrow.
Make it do what it want to do.
Yes, no, so it stopped because underneath the last each color, it'll tell it to go whichever direction. So the mouse was now facing up instead of facing down, although the arrow was facing exactly.
And
So
go
ahead.
So basically, like, all right. So there's also like you can set up different mazes and stuff like that so that the mouse can go get the cheese. So you know, you would take this card essentially and you hit the green button to program, and then these cards right here, you know, you hit it up, down, down, around, and then you hit it again, and it's supposed to be able to go and navigate through. You know, and take them to get the cheese. We didn't have that much room, so we weren't going to bring like the whole board. We also got projects like this where the kids put the boat. I try to put it together for the most part, but they put the boat together. Got screws and bolts and a battery pack. Like I said with the wiring earlier, red and black. So then that way, when we put our propeller on, here you can put the propeller on the back. See where it goes right there, slide it on.
It's engineering right there.
There you go.
I'm trying to tell you, man, you need them, man.
And I did STEM camp because I teach in PG County, but I did STEM camp last summer for them, and I got to meet one of the ladies that was on Hidden Figures, or that was about.
Oh yeah.
I got a picture with her on the website. I thought that was really.
Oh, that's dope. That's
dope. All right, so we have it circuited, right? So this red button, the red wire goes here, the black wire goes there, right? So I put batteries in. Okay, put this battery in. There you go. Make sure you push it down. Oh,
there you go.
Now we got it. So if we have water, then we'll be able to put it in the water, and then the kids can put it, and it'll go on its own.
Yep.
So
guess who did that? Guess who did that? You did that.
Thank you.
We're gonna get the drone to spin for you though. So we're not gonna let you leave without having that drone. We didn't charge the battery. I think my daughter was playing with it last night.
We definitely gonna have to bring the kids around there.
You want to STEM program in that area?
Well, hopefully we can get in touch with Mr. Star Imports so I can get a van so we can have a STEAM team van or something to get to more areas, for children that can't come out to the location in Clinton, or like we were discussing, maybe virtual activities that we can do with purchasing different kits, or being able to send out different kits to where they can sit here just like Jade is doing, and he's online with them and they're putting together the kits. Their parent is sitting with him, their friend is sitting with just to do an activity together.
Oh, see? And now we got it. Once the battery started working, now we got the drone spinning. Like I said, we're not gonna make it take off because
that thing got full power.
I got my own,
and if you see, it got the, like I said, they got the camera on it too. So like, you know what I'm saying?
They fun too.
Yeah. It's definitely official. We definitely wanted to make sure that the kids got a good experience, and you know what I'm saying. They see drones, but they don't really know how drones are put together. It's super easy, to be honest with you. But just taking time out, taking effort out, showing the kids, showing them other ways how it can pertain to their life. You know what I'm saying? And
show them how to make the cameras in the drones.
Well, we can. This is just like a battery, so it kind of came with the camera already in. But we have also other drone kits that can show you where you put the camera together actually, and then it goes on.
We started with that with the remote control cars.
Absolutely. But I used to be mad when I was young. I remember I was like 7 or 8. My mother got me the one. Remember, they had the one that had the string on it.
Right.
I hated that. I was like, I want one without the string.
I keep telling him I want a big one. How was it,
Bandits. That's what they were. Bandits. RC Bandits.
Was it easy? Okay.
So,
I love the connection you guys made with Jay.
I feel like
Real quick, that was great. That was fast.
Thank you.
I feel like that was kind of like the perfect segue into what comes next. You asked the question earlier, and here we go. This is the part of the show. So, was it Tuesday or was it Wednesday? When did we meet? Tuesday?
Yeah, it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday.
So we sat down Tuesday and put the brain trust back together. Of course, Pre, myself, Stan, nephew, and Les. And we are, I believe it is full steam ahead, right?
Yes.
Full steam ahead in the community, August 23rd.
So, no, I think we have to get back with...
Well, maybe not exactly on the 23rd, but full steam ahead in the community. We are working toward that, and part of that plan is to work with ABX kids, my kids, but also
your kids.
Yeah. To build and grow and learn with the tutors next door. And on August 23rd, or around that time, ABX Kids will broadcast a live stream with some of their work and experiences. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. We also have talked about a little bit about trying to hopefully connect and help you guys with whatever possible in that aspect, because we're pretty much going down the same lane in terms of our mentoring piece, and you guys pretty much need mentors, and that's what I'm trying to gather. So it kind of works together in that sense. The chef, y'all want him?
Yeah.
I love to cook, so I mean, that was great, man. Love to cook.
Because he's actually really good. He's been doing a great job mentoring my son. Like he's done a great job. Seriously, salute, brother. I appreciate you real well.
He cooked on the grill, on that absolute fire grill by itself.
Yeah, he really. And it's good though. Like
will stand there and eat. So.
The little dude grilled crab legs a couple of weeks ago. Like, yeah, and
you don't want it no other way, right? There you want it on the grill. There's no other way.
But yeah, y'all tell the people where they can find y'all as well.
Well, we're located Tutors Next Door. You can find us at tutorsnextdoor.org. You can email us tutorsnextdoorlearning@gmail.com. You can reach us by phone. My phone number is 240-441-0916. You can reach Leslie at 202-290-5084. You can reach us on Facebook, both of our names, and also Tutors Next Door. Anything else? You can reach out to one of these guys if you don't know.
Because I'm going to speak it into existence. This won't be their last time here. This is the first time. Because we're going to absolutely try to make sure we partner to help us all get where we got to go at this point. It's about the kids, and we are going to change the narrative. I believe that firmly. It's time to change the narrative. Our kids aren't all dope fiend, trucking. Like our kids are going to be what God created them to be, because God is in each of them. So we're gonna do it. Tell them where they can find you, brother.
Find me on Instagram at King_BTYB. You can also reach us, the One Band at DAONE Band_03. You can also reach us at www.theoneband.com. Go to all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, all of that. The One Band. What is it? The Crank Before the Quarantine.
Yeah,
the Crank Before Quarantine. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Yeah. You can catch me and Facebook. Damian Johnson Ortega. You'll see that on there. You see.
Y'all got shows coming up.
Next Friday we are down Waldorf at Lounge 66. Next Friday.
And the ABX gonna try to pull up on them, so y'all.
Yeah, I'm off for right now, ABX.
Yeah.
First drinks,
a brownie drink on pounds. He got that.
Hey.
I tell you what,
man.
I would buy one drink. Y'all split it,
I'm about to say,
But y'all already know where you can find us. but
Yes.
make sure ABSTRAKT XCILENCE, Abstrakt Excellence. On YouTube, subscribe, please. We appreciate you. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Same thing, Abstrakt Excellence. Email us, abstractexcellence@gmail.com. Yeah, we here. Actually, we taking off for the next 2 weeks to reset up as we going into year 2, so call it season 2. So the next 2 weeks we'll be off. We'll see y'all on the 16th.
Shout out to
CC's GPA. She cleared the 3.5. Congratulations.
Oh God!
Goodness gracious, CC.
Right there.
Grade point average. That's
That's
I'm sorry, y'all.
So
That's
that's
your
what
name.
I
AB
said.
I was trying to teach somebody alphabet. I don't know what was going on.
The fellas, my babies, but the boys, they will be getting with tutors next door. So we're gonna have them talk about that on the 16th when we come back and what they've gotten from that as we start the progress on that.
Space.
Listen, don't stop me, boy.
No.
Oh, you talking about on the show?
2 weeks.
Yeah, he's talking about. I told him after that he ain't got to come back in August.
That's his problem right there.
My
y'all.
team is.
That's the one right there giving the
It's
problem.
okay. We love y'all, man. Y'all be good. Be great.
Peace to the guys in the
All
earth, man.
all the great heads. Look at this. See what I deal with? That's the one. That's the reason why his head's falling out in the middle.
It's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? It's my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out. Ain't see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. Then somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells, still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug a hill. Try all the what I feel. I say I turn a wheel. When I win my life on the scale. Went from dug a 12. Now I'm dug a hill. Many times I failed. Many times I prevailed. Saying on my trail. I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, when it sees, when it sees. When it sees, 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 when it sees. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They were showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Jeezy pieces, not just Jeezy pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.